Hi, I'm the Rap Critic. Let's talk about Nelly. Now, I know you guys know me for being harsh on things you like, so I'm gonna switch it up today. I'm gonna talk about a song I remember fondly. Nelly's Dilemma, featuring Rowland. Now, what I didn't know about this song was that in addition to it being the third single to his album, Nellyville, it apparently also served as the lead single from Rowland's album, Simply Deep, which, how does this count as her single also? As far as I remember, she only does the chorus and the bridge near the end. Now that I think about it, she doesn't even get her own verse. Well, that must kind of suck. Yeah, I'm out of Destiny's Child. No more playing Second Banana to Beyonce, because with my first single, I'm gonna play Second Banana to Nelly. Okay, I said I wasn't gonna be mean. Let's put the nostalgia goggles on and listen to the dulcet tones of... Welcome to Nellyville. Oh, did I get the right music video? We're all newborns. Get a half a meal. Son gets the Vanderbilt. Are you sure? Okay, so as the video shows, we're in a place called Nellyville, where everyone's rich and gets whatever they want. Yeah, 1 year get 1 carrot, 2 years get 2 carrots. Oh, damn it! It's yet another music video from the late 90s and early 2000s where they just awkwardly cut in another song to promote 2 songs in one video. I said I wasn't gonna be mean. Let's just get to the song. Now, what makes this song stick out is owed to its beautiful twinkling beat and Kelly's enticing vocals. Now, admittedly, half of her vocals are based on a cover/sample rip of another song by Patti LaBelle. I love you, honey. Now, I know some of you guys might get indignant over such a blatant sample grab, but hey, Patti LaBelle's in the music video, so she must not be too mad about it. So here's the story. Rowland moves into Nellyville, where she happens to be living right across the street from Nelly, whom I can only assume is the founder of said village, who starts hitting on her immediately. I met this chick and she just moved right up the block for me, and she got the hots for me, the finest thing my hood has seen. Oh no, she got a man and a son though. Oh man, that sucks. You meet someone that you think is the perfect match for you, but she's already with someone. How do you deal with that? That's a dilemma. When that's okay, cause I wait for my cue and just listen, play my position like a show star. Pick up everything, mommy hitting. Oh, okay. So I guess it's not a dilemma for you, since you seem pretty undeterred by this development. Well, at least it's a dilemma for Kelly, who spends the chorus thinking about Nelly and how much she makes him happy, but she can't go with him because of her established life. Although I do think this is a little messed up. She's over here going through a crisis on matters of the heart. Meanwhile, he's over here just like, yeah, I'm gonna hit that. In no time, I better make this with him, I mean, sure, he's more soft-spoken on... Wait, what was that lyric again? I better make this with him, I'm gonna make this one mine? Why did he say that like that? What, did he get a hiccup mid-sentence? But apart from that awkward delivery, like I said, he's more soft-spoken on this song than most rappers were at the time. And honestly, I think that's the only thing that got girls to gravitate towards this song. What? The yodeling wild party boy lowers his tone in the presence of his lover? Say no more, my heart doth swoon. You know, the more I think about it, the more I wonder, why doesn't he have a girlfriend that he's cheating on? Why is it just her? There's a reason why songs like Me and Mrs. Jones work. In that one, it's made clear that both parties involved have something to lose. Cause she's got her own obligations, and so you are. Both of them want something that won't happen, and from the somber tone of the music, it isn't going to end well. You get the feeling that both characters are struggling, but here... I see all out and you looking, I never say a word. I know I thought I can trip and I heard about that girl. There's no way, hey, Nelly gon' fight over no day. You know, this lyric in particular highlights my problem with Nelly here. Like, I understand not wanting to fight another guy over a relationship that has no business existing in the first place, but in a song like this, which is supposed to be focusing on the tenderness you're sharing together, maybe you might want to keep that sentiment to yourself, because it abruptly ruins the mood, especially referring to her as a dame like it's some 1930s mob film, and it kind of brings to the forefront the fact that you're not willing to risk anything for her, but you're asking her to leave her husband and son for your boner. This doesn't really seem fair is what I'm trying to say. And what's worse, Nelly gets all of the personality here, which for him equates to being a selfish ass who won't leave alone this assuredly more emotionally complicated woman who ultimately ends up being a blank slate revealing no motives as to why she wants him. Literally, the only opportunity for her to expand on her feelings is the bridge, and for this song that Nelly has set up as a woman torn between two lovers, one a wild bad boy and the other a stable lover and family man, What do you, Kelly, have to say to comment on this daunting position?
Nelly, I love you. I do. Come on, girl. And it's more than you'll ever know. You can always count on my love forevermore.
Yeah, that provides us with nothing for context. In fact, other than the chorus, we're not given any other clues as to how she's processing this relationship beyond the cookie-cutter lyrics of an older song that is in no way adapted to help the weight of a song with this type of subject matter. Well, despite the fact that the song itself doesn't help expand the story, the music video does, and I like that. When directors try to add some extra meaning that the songwriters sort of drop the ball on. In the video, after a night of being together, Kelly goes up to her room while Nelly watches her, and you can tell they're contemplating their relationship, which is further exacerbated by her getting a text from her husband asking where she is, implying that she deliberately abandoned him to be with... Wait a minute, what the hell was on her phone just now? Is that supposed to be a text? Because that's very obviously some sort of Microsoft Excel spreadsheet. Was the director just relying on the idea that no one would think to pause the video long enough to see what that was? And you know what the crazy part is? That isn't like a text that she sent out and maybe she was too stupid to realize she was typing in the wrong part of her phone. No, from the disgust on her face when she drops it, that was supposed to be her husband who was texting her, asking where she was, and showing how supposedly controlling he is. So either he knows that Kelly likes to make charts and spreadsheets after cheating on people and preemptively put that message in there to scare her, or her husband has an inexplicable power over electronics and is capable of sending messages to any screen. Either way, that's pretty damn creepy. Well, anyways, so they break off the relationship, and sometime later they brush past each other, and Nelly's pretty obviously moved on, not even giving her a second glance, while Kelly, the one who probably should be relieved that she doesn't have to deal with the person who didn't give a second thought to screwing her life over, is salty as hell about seeing him move on so quickly. And there the story ends. Except that it doesn't, because almost 9 years later, they made a sequel song. That's right, after years of nobody asking what happened to them, Nelly and Kelly teamed up yet again for Gone, a song that was begging you to give them the success of their original song, right down to the chords being essentially the same. No matter what I do, you know I'm crazy over you. They even started with the same cadence. Remember the chick that used to live right up the block from me? Make no mistake, we're supposed to be associating this with the original story. So, what happens next? I want much more than just a moment. See, I ain't trying to lease or trying to rent, I'm trying to own it. Okay, so the idea is that he's gonna get this girl no matter what. So, what's stopping him? Well, the song is called Gone, so maybe it's about how she's moved out of Nellyville and it's too late to get her back, or maybe she's still married to her husband and it's moved on from their little fling, telling him that the moment's passed, it's gone, and they'll never really be able to spark that fling again. Man, it's so sad when you know it's over, but you just keep wishing that things could change, and maybe... You know I still got the love for you, baby. What? And all of my heart will forever be yours, and no one could ever break what we've got. Oh, so everything's fine now? Oh. So when they say gone, they're not talking about losing something. They're using gone in the same way as like, oh man, I'm gone off that Hennessy. Like you're just drunk off of each other. So it's just about how they're gonna have sex and nothing's gonna stop them. They don't bring up any reason why they can't be together. There's no dilemma here. In fact, one could say that the dilemma is literally gone. They don't even address the husband from before. What happened? Did she break up with him? Is he dead? Do you just not care and you're having sex anyway? I mean, you obviously want us to tie in the narrative from the last song, but you didn't actually tell us why we're supposed to, other than, look, Nelly and Kelly are in a song together, remember that? And look, it's even got the sound of the original song, Give Us Money. For the original dilemma though, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to give it a 3 out of 5. For how beautiful the beat is, the story is weak, and lyrically, if he was a better rapper, this could have risen to the levels of something like Breaking You Off by The Roots, which does a way better job of illustrating their relationship. And actually, I think it came out at around the same time, so go check that song out if you want a more intricate and realistic early 2000s tale of cheating hearts. But here, it's just too much of a fantasy, which pays lip service to what girls want with the pop sheen it has over it, while the actual lyrics play too much of the fantasy of what the guy wants. It's basically a Thugs Need Love 2 song, but the music, the soft-spoken tone from Nelly, and the fact that we're getting an actual story of their relationship makes it seem like there's supposed to be something bigger and better than that. But the truth is, it's just a really nicely packaged version of the same message you get from those Ja Rule and Fat Joe songs I reviewed, with the sneaking undercurrent of, these hoes ain't loyal, ha ha, I can take your girl. Which makes the song more sinister when I think about it. Sure, Fat Joe and Chris Brown are assholes, but at least they're upfront about it. This song hides its ultimate brag rap intentions behind the facade of being a sweet storytelling track when the ultimate message is still, but seriously, I can totally take your girl. But that's just how I feel. Well, I'm the Rap Critic. You don't have to like my opinion, but I don't have to like your song.